Day 44, 99 days of Christmas. It's almost Barack Obama Day because it's an unofficial sequel to his presidency. And if you know a little bit about Barack Obama, you can actually guess his Chicago cell phone number, which brings us to day 44, MLK Day, 99 days of Christmas. Today is January 20th. Easter egg, like a machine gun. Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club. We are definitely in day 44 of the 99 days of Christmas. Dropping Easter eggs, right now via an awesome machine gun of Easter eggs, which is chapter 19. There is only 18, and that's why we're going chapter 19 through chapter 32. Easter eggs galore. Why? Because this is not available in any library. It's not available in any library, and that's why we can absolutely kill it. Okay, let's say you're from a foreign country where killing it isn't in the lexicon. Let's win at extrapolating a book. Safedin Amu, Fiat Standard. Yes, he's got a new book coming out on gold, and it's fiction, but it's awesome. We're going to go these Easter eggs. Let's bullet point them. Chapter 19, the Bitcoin wave. Because chapters 17 and 18 hint at the Bitcoin wave. What specifically can happen during Web 5. That's chapter 19. Chapter 20 is modes and networked connections within Bitcoin. In one sentence, Bitcoin's a new monetary swap system happening lightning fast, pun intended. Chapter 21, the world is your library. Prior societies have tried to destroy other societies by destroying their books. This is a countermeasure to never again being able to destroy and take over some other country's pile of gold. Chapter 22. Oh, sadistic entertainment. Because gold spiked so high during the Weimar Republic, people went bankrupt 3 times in 5 years during hyperinflation. Is that a sadistic form of entertainment? A little bit. Chapter 23, digital property via wallet. Yikes. Can you manage a wallet and be your own bank? Because not a lot of people can. And when a lot of people can't do it, guess what happens? Guess what happens when a lot of people can't do it? That's an opportunity for those of us who can do it. Chapter 26 is the central bank sells shiitake, which is selling you stories, selling you an outcome, selling you on the fact that printing money doesn't hurt you that bad. Bitcoin is sexy. Chapter 26. Could Bitcoin be sexy? Because right now it's the opposite of sexy. Guess who promotes it? A white dude pretending to be a Japanese dude who is definitely not a Chinese dude. Chapter 27. Extreme religion. That's an easy one because the religion of Bitcoin is like a cult. It's like a cult of dudes who love math. Chapter 28, fix the money, fix the world. World's right now a little bit messed up. Maybe you don't love the physicists who bought Bitcoin early. Maybe you don't like facts or math class. Or you don't like taking math before math class, which is kind of what this YouTube channel is, which is getting you prepared to move forward. Fix the money, fix the world is 28. 29 is new Words, new world. Huh. New words. Because guess what? It's not a node for Bitcoin. It's actually a decentralized ledger. Why did Satoshi Nakamoto and all of his friends pick weird new words? Because they wanted Wall Street to be messed up. They wanted to mess up Wall Street. Is that page 11 what Don Keough is talking about in Warren Buffett's book Snowball? Wow. It's a pretty good bibliography. Thank you. Chapter 30, Failing Forward, No More Zombies. How many companies right now are actually walking zombies? How much of Social Security is actually just a Ponzi that you can't quite suss out or audit out? That's Failing Forward, No More Zombies, and Price Discovery, It Lives Again. Chapter 30, Street Smart Bitcoin. How many times have I talked in this channel about what they don't teach you in school and being street smart? That's what being street smart is within Bitcoin, because now people can't cheat other people, whereas right now the cheating is rampant. I'm being incredibly positive, but the cheating is incredibly pervasive, common, reoccurring. Kind of like these videos for the 99 days of Christmas, day number 44, Barack Obama Day, if you're just jumping in. On Martin Luther King Day, and am I an honorary black person? Oh yeah. If I'm going to be honorary white person, I'm definitely going to be honorary black person too, which goes right into Fiat Standard, chapters 19 through 33. Chapter 30 was Street Smart Bitcoin. Chapter 31 is Crazy But True. Chapter 29 was about failing forward with No More Zombie Corporations and Price Discovery living again. Because right now, Price Discovery's dead. Wait till you guys find out what happens with LABCS 1459, hashtag Michael strategy, and GameStop and AMC. Chapter 32, Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club, focus. Chapter 32, the Bitcoin wave again. That's Web 5. And it turns out Web 4 is older than Web 1. And these things are issues and topics that very few people actually pay any attention to. Why? They're unpopular, and the people that really know kind of hide these things because they tried to help people get on Noah's Ark and they got frustrated. Whereas me, I can't feel frustrated because I am in flow. Jumping into YC accepted 3X, rejected 1X. Is that a new moniker? Kind of. It turns out people underestimate how awesome Y Combinator is. And because of that, it's a point of focus for me moving forward is to stress how awesome it is and stress that you can absolutely hack it. What they don't teach you at Y Combinator is, on day 44 of the 99 Days of Christmas, is that being retarded at office hours is deadly. If you went to a really good school, your office hours were a little bit too friendly and a little bit too spoiling, where when you have a kid who's rich, their parents spoiled them. That's also at office hours, which generates retards out of Ivy schools. What happens when you go to a crappy school is you end up going to office hours that simulates the real world, where what are office hours? Office hours are where you visit with a professor or your CEO or any kind of appointment that is a standing appointment. Every Thursday, in my example, I do YouTube videos and drop a new episode Thursday at 11:11 p.m. That's a standing office hours. And venture capitalists, they also have office hours. So when you go to office hours and you ask horrible questions, that's not good. The key to asking a good question is you want to get in late, but arrive early in the office hours, but get out early. Meaning you don't want to start at chapter 1, which is why for the Bitcoin standard, it's chapters 19 through 32, where you can just sell chapter 19 for a significant amount of money because it's the 99 days of Christmas. Being retarded at office hours, not good. And that's something you can solve. Stanford office hours on easy mode. What Stanford and YC have are too easy of a mode for office hours. Meaning everything I'm about to say at office hours, I've already written out in a WordPress blog post or in a prior Y Combinator video that you guys should already have at least previewed. And this is the cheat code for us here because PQRST, preview, question, read, summarize, test, your office hours. So you're going into office hours asking incredibly extrapolated questions. I can't make it more simple than that. Is you want to attend a meeting, a venture capital meeting or a meeting with your boss's boss where you, air quotes, did your homework. Is this what Barack Obama did in leveling up at every level? Because today is day 44 of the 99 days of Christmas. And was he able to prepare? He even prepared for Jimmy Carter's funeral by sitting next to Donald Trump and then getting deals done by, hello, Mr. President. And then Donald Trump said yes a second time. You must be doing well, as you guessed. Is it possible for we should sit down sometime? Which is he's going to present some healthcare communist agenda right out of Saul Alinsky. I'm reading ahead in the book as I'm writing the Michael Saylor book for Live Action Business Case Study 1459, which is based on Patrick Byrne's Overstock. Because Patrick Byrne was a person who watched other retail companies get shorted out of existence. And he's like, I don't want to die. I don't want to go bankrupt. I don't want to get snuffed out financially. I'm going to have countermeasures. Did the Chinese cowboy just start throwing some karate moves? Yes. Should you have countermeasures? Maybe in the future when you're worth attacking at the 3 comma level. But initially, we need to get going. Initially, we need to start. So I would start with chapter 65 of Snowball, Springboard. I would start with chapter 19 and maybe read chapters 1 through 18 of Safedine Amu's book. Look. It's even on sale for $1,199 that I sold at Bitcoin Miami for well over $1,000 for one chapter, chapter 19. Why is it so much more money? Because you get the book now that other people won't get till later. Do you see why front running and running ahead is such an advantage? Because they don't stress that enough at Y Combinator, is that for office hours, everything that is going to be revealed to you, the meeting person already authored prior. And so you can get in late to the syllabus because you've studied chapters 1 through 18. And now you're asking about question 19. When you ask about question 19, now you can co-author a book with Michael Saylor and Safadine Amu in the way that I am co-authoring a book without their consent. Am I bringing in external API? Oh, that's what they don't teach at Y Combinator. Next point is LCRRM. Do you love this session? Who is well prepared? You are, because it's Monday, it's a holiday, and somebody's going to a VVIP event, which is going to be you next year with me. Larry Chang reverse rebate model. It is the Mark McCormack It is the Mark McCormack reverse rebate model. In your hands, it's the Larry Chang reverse rebate model because in case you mess it up, you didn't mess up the Mark McCormack reverse rebate model. You messed up the Larry Chang reverse rebate model. This is how it works. I sell you something for $50, super expensive. I sell you chapter 19 for over $1,000, super expensive. But if you read it and post 3 sentences, I will give you half your money back. Oh, but I still spent $500. Well, what if you posted another 3 sentences? I will give you the remaining $500 back of your $1,000. What just happened? Magic. Because they thought you were going to rip them off at $1,000. You gave them more than $1,000 worth of value, and you gave them their money back. An iteration that's advanced yet also basic from that is you initially start by not offering the money back. Would you like to buy this for $1,200? Would you? It's a value, and which means they're thinking it's worth maybe less than $2,000. They're definitely not thinking it's worth $20,000. Since you're hesitant, Hezzy, hezzy, and you have small penis energy, I understand small penis energy because vaginas are lady boners, and who solved feminine socioeconomic prowess? I did, by batting 1,000 with blonde billionaires. How about if I offer you all $1,200 back? Twice, if you post 2 posts on social. So now there's risk, but there's no cost. And if you actually can follow up and execute and expand on a prior, which is day X plus 59 of the 99 Days of Christmas, you expand on a prior, then you will get that money back. I don't know, I'm still kind of nervous. Okay, cool. How about if we barter? Meaning you just give me coffee store credits if I'm doing your dumpster power washing, right? Now I'm power washing your dumpster or turning around your coffee dumpster area without consent of your landlord because you've asked your landlord and your landlord's not exactly reactive or proactive. How about if you pay me $2,000 in coffee credits because your retail cost for coffee has got to be significantly lower? Now you're executing the barter sub protocol off of the Larry Chang reverse rebate model, which is round tripping the money back to them. But if you're doing barter because they don't even have $200 to give you, even if you're making $1,000, because that is the current state of the economy. That is a liquidity crunch. where you can't sell in a poor neighborhood, you can't sell $20 bills for $3 because they literally don't have $3. Here's the deal in a poor neighborhood. Would you like to buy $20 that I will give you on Thursday? Today is Monday. Do we have a deal? And it's not because they think that you're going to steal their $3. It's because they literally are negative right now and they're going to have to go borrow $3 which costs $6 and then they're going to lose out on the 20. And this is all of economics right now, which is why the middle class is getting warred upon, where in one sentence, the economic hitman has come home. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is about 50 years of Web 4. Fiat striking back. Problem. Will you buy a $20 bill from me by paying me $3 now? In a poor neighborhood, no. In a rich neighborhood or standing next to the money printer, this is the deal. Which is the fiat standard. Chapters 1 through 18 is there is a person instead of people that are standing right next to the money printer, and the rules of the game are atrocious. We can solve the $0 problem by leaving zero by doing our first deal, which is a barter agreement. So let's say we have a power washing business, right? It's a good lemonade stand like business. Now we need to go door to door selling, right? Because we need a couple of testimonials in order for us to get going. What does our first deal look like? Is it a Larry Chang reverse rebate model? Yeah, could be. But it's also most probably a barter deal where you're getting food credits or coffee credits by power washing their dumpsters trash area. And the confidence that you feel from being able to extract even barter dollars gives you momentum. HOMATH, hooker math, is next. HOMATH, hooker math, Miami math, hot girl entrepreneurship club math, which is winning when it comes to Miami math. It is this. Being able to delay gratification, where we jump from living in the far future to maximizing our not opportunities, but maximizing our not money, but unrealized potential gains. That's what it is. So the reason that school ends up being so seemingly sexy is, oh, after you graduate, you're going to go and become awesome from being CEO, because the most famous alumni from this school is from your school. Your results won't vary. But guess what? Your results actually might very well vary. Plus, you're entering into this economic climate that is uncertain. And so when we have kind of too many options, we end up a little bit paralyzed because we're in a situation where there are too many options, and that's the paralysis and the constricting of too many choices, where the paralysis of choice makes us not progress forward. How are you? I hope you get value from video to video.